Welcome to Boston, Massachusetts, home of the Freedom Trail, the heart of the American Revolution. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So UNLV's offense takes the field to start this game off. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Firing to the right, complete. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Gives it on the option. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his back in the middle. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Rebels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run the sneak for it.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. And they just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires left. Complete downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Soft spot in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Going to the running game. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quarterback running on the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Here's the pressure. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure. They sort of threw them out of rhythm. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cardinal offense will get its first chance now. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting...
There he goes! Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Quickly out to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. He breaks a tackle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Third and short from the 49. Is this four-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Complete in the middle. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're working that left side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And now on second down for this offense. Here's a heat. It's caught. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on third and short. Direct snap. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Never a doubt. And after the 3-spot guys, we're all tied up.
This kid's got a big-time leg, man. He hit that into the wind, and it looked like that could have been good from 50.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The give on the inside. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. After picking up a couple in 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. Motion from the back. Snap from the gun on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. A fun postseason battle here. Deadlock at the end of the first. Here's a quick check of the stats so far. As we move into the second, let's hope the rest of the game lives up to the early start. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds his man in the middle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got him. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. This guy can throw it. Virtually unblocked, and he's stopped for a loss of 8. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got his man. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Rebels offense is back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their... It's picked off, and that's number 10. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Stanford! And they turn it into a defensive score. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
UNLV 3.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys one-on-one matchups.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first.
Man, I just love physical backs that break tackles and get those extra yards and show that toughness, Paul.
He's so hard to get on the ground, David. He plays with great pad level and also has phenomenal balance for a running back.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Gives it on the option. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Give to the back. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Breaks into the open. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Got his man. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Rebels send out the punt unit. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out fast.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man on the right. At the 40, there he goes. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 1st down. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Completes it in the middle. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. On target. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. On target to the left. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, hard not to enjoy that incredibly historic town. What a fun time to be in Boston, and what a fun first half we've had in the Fenway Bowl. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the fellas for the conclusion of the Fenway Bowl.
And the Rebels will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Going to the run to start this second half. At the 35, he's loose. Smashes ahead. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. Stanford fresh off that big run, going back to work. Leaves it with the back. They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line. Going to swing it on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Almost had the completion, just missed it. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. He took a hit as he flew in, couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Rebels offense is back on the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. The Rebels will hustle to the line.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him. They are going to fall back in this one. They need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Finds a spot in the middle. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Turning it on. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. They're going to ride this running back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. Pressure's there and he lets it go.
Yeah, it felt incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket, yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it, can't throw the football, can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. The offense goes back to work, and the defense is keeping them in it right now. They just really haven't gotten much done when they've had the football. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Finds his big tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Turns it loose. Makes the grab at the 10. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Defense is a lot about communication. Multiple wide receivers on the same side. I got to understand if this guy's going in, this guy's coming out. Not a good job by the defense with communication there.
Stanford comes up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Runs through a tackle. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Finds his big tight end. Tight end trying to get in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Cardinal! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Punts it out of the air. Turns it on at midfield. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
The give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And the Rebels will call on their punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Rides to back and leaves it. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to pop the draw. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off play action. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll slide and avoid the big hit. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Rebels offense is back on the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now...
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. He saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here, and now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing at each and every play here in the 4th quarter.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you...
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there, getting the sack.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Snagged out of the air. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run it. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Pushes toward the goal line. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Smashes him with the stiff arm. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Get it out to the supersonic guy.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got a man in the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Trying play action. It's complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Rebels are in the hurry-up.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Now on 1st down from the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
UNLV.
He wants to throw it. Rushes on him. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Touchdown, Vegas. Fit it in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
From the gun, looking for a man. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. A run for the quarterback. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. It's first and goal as Stanford comes to the line. Power ahead.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense. Now you're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big second down here, probably expecting the offense to throw it with a little bit more room to work with.
Tight end now in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They go right back to their man on second and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. They go right back to this guy on second and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.